You guys, so in this space, I love talking to us about self love, our spiritual journey, and just relatable topics that affect us day to day. And I try my best to keep it pretty positive in this space because we have enough negativity happening in the world. And so I like to focus on the positive and the good stuff, things that are going to lift us up. But at the same time, there's important things that I want to share with you guys. This is just real stuff. It's important to just keep your eyes wide open, right? Because there's light and dark on the planet. And if somebody has some janky energy, you got to learn how to protect yourself, put up boundaries, protect your mental health. And this is part of self love. This is part of spiritual growth, discernment. And so let's get into it. How to spot a fake friend. Unfortunately, it exists. I want you to be so selective of who you have in your energy, who you allow to enter your space, because you got to be protective and on guard for your mental health. It takes effort. We want to learn about discernment, and this is how you grow spiritually. Friendship is such a gift. Like true connection, it's a treasure out here in the world. And when you're able to earn someone's trust and respect and love, it's something we want to take seriously. Friendship is not just an automatic thing. Like it's not just given. It's not a guarantee. Like not just anybody deserves the title of being your friend. Sometimes you have to put up boundaries, and there should be distance created, because when you allow someone in your space, now they have an impact on you, somewhat of an influence on you. And if they're in a janky energy, it can mess with your mental health. And so a lot of people might come into your life. And yes, we're called to love everybody. We're called to forgive. But discernment, though. The universe will sometimes send people into your life not so that you can allow them to trample all over you over and over again, not so that we can tolerate their disrespect, but so that we can learn to respect ourselves by cutting them out of our life. You can love people from afar. You can wish people well from afar. It's not your job to save anybody. And so when someone starts showing you who they are, if somebody repeatedly hurts you over and over again, but they're calling themselves your friend, you don't have to deal with that. Like, you don't have to put up with that. You guys, what made me want to do this video is that as I've been growing on my own journey, I had to reflect. Like, I had to cut my losses. I took some L's. Like, as I was transforming, rebirth, the universe had me face myself. I had someone in my life for close to 20 years. At one point in time, we called each other best friends, but I don't think that either one of us really felt that way deep in our heart. There was always this weird vibe, like hidden energy of competition, combative, a little bit angry, a little bit passive aggressive, and I didn't like it. But at the same time, I had love for this person. Like, we were friends, but it was a fake friend. And so that's what I want to talk about. How to spot a fake friend. I think that we can get stuck in our comfort zone, and when we've known someone for a long time, we feel like it's our duty to stick around. But self-love, though, and discernment, who are they really at the heart? People have to take responsibility for their own self, their own energy. Just because someone's a family member or somebody is a friend, whoever it is to you, it's not our job to allow them to disrespect us, belittle us, attack us. When someone's being mean to you, someone is coming for you, take a step back. Showing someone love means letting them handle that. They have to face themselves. They have to take accountability for how they are behaving and ask themselves why. And do they even want to? Do they even want to grow? Do they even want to be a better person to you, to themselves? Because hurt people hurt people. So when people are coming for you, they just don't like you, or they trying to, whatever they're trying to do, masquerading as a friend so that they can be around you, but they have ill intent toward you, that has nothing to do with you. That's something they're going through, and then they just are taking it out on you. But that doesn't mean you have to stick around for it. To really show someone love is to separate from them so that they can learn to grow up and they can learn to mature and resolve whatever hurt and pain they're going through. You're not doing anyone any favors by sticking around and being their punching bag, because they're not going to learn that way. So when you truly love someone, you want them to grow, and we want to vibrate in love. And so with love, there's accountability and there's honesty and truth. And so don't let people who call themselves your friend treat you poorly. Separate from them, and that's showing them real love. After I distanced myself from people who I had to recognize, like, family or not, friend or not, this person doesn't have my best interest at heart. Inside, I can tell they're jealous. Inside, I can tell they're angry toward me. They don't like me. Whatever their situation is toward me. And once I distanced myself, I just gained so much clarity and inner peace and self-love, because boundaries mean I'm not going to let your mess, I'm not going to let you interfere and disrupt and interrupt me and what I have going for me, because I love myself and I have the right to protect myself while you're pretending to be on my side, but I can tell you're not. Ooh, yes. So here are some signs. How to spot a fake friend. And why would somebody be masquerading as a friend in the first place? Well, to get close to you. You guys, here's the weird thing that I've discovered. Like, people who are like a fake friend, secretly, they are so obsessed with you. They love you. They want to maybe be you or have the things you have. It's called envy, when they either, number one, don't want you to have whatever it is you have, like they want to have it for themselves, or they just don't want you to have it. They're just mad. Like, it's called a hater, right? A hater. They hating. They got to cleanse their heart, because remember that we are all love inside. We're all connected. God is in all of us, but we're down on earth school to learn. So once again, you're not doing anyone any favors by pretending that, oh, they're just having a bad day. Oh, they're just cranky. Oh, they're just hurting. Yeah, they are. So get away from them so they can recognize that their behavior is wrong. It's not cool. They're doing it for, like, to try to get love, to try to get attention. They're desperate, but they have to relax and love themselves and stop treating people crazy. Like, they need to resolve their mental health issues. You guys, my Libra placements are like, can't we just love one another? Like, I'm so serious out here. And it trips me out, because I think that we're all so amazing, but we're also unique. So why should you or anyone spend their time hating on somebody else? Like, do they not have anything better to do with their time? And I've even seen it here on YouTube, where grown women are spending their time attacking another person over and over and over. And I'm just like, but they're spiritual, but they're teaching people. Oh God, it's really weird. But anyway, okay. So one sign how to spot a fake friend is that they are combative. And so through their words and through their actions, they might throw insults your way and try to mask it as a joke. They might try to pick a fight with you. So press on your triggers, or just try to entice you. They want you to fight with them, because remember, they want your love and they want your attention. They just want to rise out of you, and so they're going to try to pick on you. But they might try to be like, when you respond, they might try to turn it on you. Like, oh, why are you so angry? Oh, well, I didn't mean it like that. Well, why are you being triggered? Well, you're being so defensive. Well, you're being so, but they're the ones that started it. So this is a sign that they're a fake friend. They love to fight. You guys, I love sharing with you guys, like, okay, we have to actively, if you want to, choose peace. over chaos, because you have both options. And some people love the dark. They love the chaos. They are drawn to it. They're enticed by it. They want to live there. They want to play in it. They want to make excuses for their behavior and just be living that way. And that's their choice. But what do you want for yourself? If you want inner peace, if you want to feel good inside, be connected to source on a higher vibration, then you have to rid yourself of chaos and choose peace, which can be tough to do. And so when somebody is constantly trying to provoke you or anger you, they're combative inside. It's an internal storm. Now they're affecting your energy. That's a sign of a fake friend. Okay, sign number 2 of a fake friend. How to spot a fake friend is that they love to spread gossip about you. They spend their time talking about you in a negative way. This may be about your relationship. This might be about your job. Whatever faults they can find, that's what they're going to talk to other people about. They're not going to go directly to you, but you're going to hear about it through the grapevine. Your personal business. Maybe you told them something. Maybe they found something out about you and they want to try to alter other people's opinions about you because they don't like you. Yes, they're obsessed with you, but they also don't like you. And so they're just targeting you and they want to just spread bad energy. So it's a sign of a fake friend. You guys, trust is a huge factor in relationships. And that's why I said you can't just call anyone your friend. When you confide in someone, when you open up to someone, there's a vulnerability there. And if they turn around and start telling your business to other people, that's how you know, like, okay, this is not your friend. And beware, because they're going to be ready to go with all their excuses as to why. Oh, I was just trying to help you. Oh, I was just seeing what they thought about it. Oh, they've been through that too, so they're going to... But no, gossip, there's a reason it's a sin, period, point, dot, period. Okay, so, but yeah, highlighting your faults. And this is just kind of like to make you feel insecure about yourself. So if they can sense that there's something that you're struggling with in your life, they're going to pinpoint that and exemplify that so that they can feel in that moment superior to you, so that they can put you down. And you'd be surprised the way that you can really discern between who's a real friend and who is not is take the time to truly and fully listen to them, absorb what they're saying, fully hear them, and don't alter what it is they're saying. Don't try to see them through rose-colored glasses to be like, oh, they didn't mean it that way. They're not like that. Again, like, we don't want to make excuses for them. Friend, family, whoever. Let people be themselves all the way and take it for what it is. They are acting janky. They need some milk. Somebody out there. Oh, okay. Sage your life. Okay, cleanse the energy. Okay. Here's another big red flag. Okay, how to spot a fake friend. Ooh, they are all up in your relationship. You guys, I have seen this time and time again. Okay, from like 13 years old all the way through. They want to be in your relationship. They want to know everything about your relationship. Now, why would somebody want to do this? Why? Most likely, they want your man. I'm gonna put it out there. That's what they're jealous. They want him. Yes. Yes. Or they want to try to influence him. Like, they want to put doubts in his mind about you. And it's a weird competition thing. And this is how you know, okay, it's a fake friend. If they don't have something helpful to say about your relationship, and did you even ask for their input? Why are they speaking on your relationship? It's none of their business. Like, it's not their relationship. Their input is not required. It's irrelevant. They're trying to push their way and their opinion into your life. And so another way to spot a fake friend, this is a big one, and it's common. It's very common. And what they try to do is that, this is not a real friend when they try to create doubt for you. Okay, self-doubt So granted, the doubt is coming from yourself, right? Self-doubt. But they will feed that. Okay, they will try to subtly, passive aggressively plant little seeds of doubt in your mind, so that, because they want you to fail, and it has nothing to do with you. It's their own weird energy. Okay, but we want to be aware of this. We don't want to make excuses for it. And so, like, let's say you have some type of accomplishment, or you've done something amazing, or something is happening good in your life. They might try to throw a little salt on it. They might try to make it seem like it's not that big of a deal, or that they've done it first, or that they would have done it differently, that it was okay, but it wasn't that good. Or they might be like, do you think you're all that? Like, do you think you're something special? Or they'll try to belittle you, or just like be dismissive towards you. Counteract what you've done. This is a big one for me. I'm like, oop, red flag. Now the world has taught us from a young age, all of us, to compete with one another. We see it right away in school, right? The corporate world. And we're in a very masculine driven society. We've forgotten about the feminine, but I just want to remind you that that's why you have to actively work on yourself, to know that there is no competition. We live in a world of abundance. I am a goddess, you are a goddess or a god. When you tap into your God body, when you tap into your divinity, there's abundance. There's more than enough money. There's more than enough opportunity. There's more than enough love. There's more than enough relationships, friendships, beauty, excitement, fun, success for everyone. But do you see it that way? Because someone with a lack mentality thinks they're in competition with you. But competition doesn't exist unless you feed into that idea. But abundance is natural, and abundance is the truth. Okay, so we don't have to compete with one another. And what is meant for you is truly meant for you. No one can take it away. It's already destined. It's already written. God is within you. God decided it's going to be this way. And so you don't have to compete. If something is taken away from you, it's because it was never meant for you, or that time has expired. And we have to surrender to that. We have to be humble. There's something greater waiting for you. And so don't be afraid to release fake friends, because you're creating space for relationships that now will nourish you better. Maybe there was a time that you needed to be friends with that person. Maybe there were some beautiful, fun times. Don't be afraid to let go, because when you're on a spiritual journey, it's about detachment and letting go a lot. And we don't want to. It's tough to do, but that's why you're going to grow. Can you trust the universe? Can you be solid on your own? I think that a lot of times people are surrounded by fake friends because they don't want to be alone. They're like, well, they're nice to me 50% of the time. That's enough. And so it's about self-worth, and it's about self-love, and it's about trust in the divine, that I'm going to do what's best for me, which is what's best for God within, and I'm going to honor myself in this way. And then the universe is going to bless me for doing the tough thing, which was letting go. Hey guys, fake friends, we don't need that. No, people can change, and people are not their mistakes, but be aware. Be aware. Okay, so before I go, I just want to share like how it might feel inside. Our feelings might be able to give us some insight even more than people's actions, because maybe we don't want to see them that way. But how does it feel? Because your feelings are not going to lie to you. So it feels disruptive, and you feel like you have to watch your back. You feel like you're on eggshells awaiting the next time that they are going to subtly attack you. You are on guard, so that's the opposite of ease. It's the opposite of natural flow, and it feels forced. Maybe you feel somewhat intimidated by them, or you don't know when they're going to lash out next, be angry or bitterness towards you. And so we don't want to be in a space where we get used to this type of treatment. It's not okay. That's not a friend. Not everyone deserves that title. They don't deserve to be around you. When you are seeing yourself with love, treating yourself with love, you are allowed to put up boundaries and say no, and say enough, and say, I'm not going to tolerate you. I love myself more than that. I respect myself more than that, get away from me, stay away from me until you can cleanse your heart. And even then, I will decide if you're the type of person that I want to be around. Is this too harsh? Not at all. I'm sending you so much love, so much power, so much healing on your journey. And take care of yourself. Drop me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. I'll see you next time.